everybody, my name is SnakeEyesBP1980 on the PlayStation 4 system, Xbox 360 system, and PC. We are here today cooking with SnakeEyesBP1980. Basically what we're going to do is cooking with spaghetti. I want to give you guys a heads up on spaghetti. There are two ways of doing it. One, you can leave the noodles as long as possible if you want to cook it that way. Or two, you can break it in half and you can cook it that way. Either way, it still works as much as possible, but we're going to skip that part. And what we're going to do is we're going to add water into this container here, and then you'll see the stuff get put in. The way we cook it or whatever, we usually break them in half or whatever and cook them that way. And then store-bought, basically store-bought spaghetti sauce. If you actually find spaghetti sauces in your store, my suggestion is to find something that's really good for you if you really enjoy having spaghetti. We usually throw ingredients in there also, but what most people would really want to know is the meat. We have meatballs. We're going to add, we have 6 of them, and we're going to put them all in with the spaghetti sauce. And once you get a chance to see that, we'll be adding that here soon. Other than that, come close and see what we're going to do next. So you want to put your spaghetti on medium high and start this up. While you're at it, start putting your meatballs with your spaghetti sauce in this pan, and we're also going to put this on high, I guess. My dad usually do this part, so we got to get the meatballs out of the packages if we can. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And there we go. All 6 of the meatballs are inside the pan there. Now we got to dump the spaghetti sauce over it. Don't be afraid to use a spatula or stuff like that if you're going to be wanting to use it as a spaghetti sauce and stuff like that. But yeah, while this is cooking or whatever, we're waiting for the water to boil. And once we get to that point, we'll start using these spaghetti and putting them in. We're going to skip the point of either breaking them or dumping them in, because that would be your guys' decision if you guys want to break the spaghetti into the pan, or you just want to leave them the way they are. Now, in this situation, you can also follow the instructions on the back of the spaghetti for the packaging and how you want to cook it. The instructions are not hard to find. They'll be able to be seen wherever you may be able to find it. Now, for spaghetti sauce, it's a totally different thing. What we're doing is we're trying to get this spaghetti sauce to heat up as much as possible so that it can get the meatballs to be cooked. Now, the quicker way of doing it is you can put a lid over it and have it cooked that way. So now we're just going to have to do is we're going to wait until the water boils up, and then we'll get on the cooking on that part. Other than that, this is going to take a while. Come back, stay tuned or whatever, and see what we're going to do next. Okay, so now you got the water boiling, and occasionally when you get the water boiling, you want to keep an eye on this and stir it. That's why there's this little thing here. It's stirred that up to make sure that the meatballs doesn't stick to the bottom. So we're going to dump these spaghettis into here, and then we're going to allow it to cook. And occasionally you're also going to have to stir this up too, so that it doesn't stick at the bottom. So the next step after this is when I get all of this done and put them all on one plate and be done with it. But for the noodles, it takes 15 minutes once you dump it in. Stir it up occasionally, same as the spaghetti sauce. You got to keep an eye on both of them and stay at it, is what I'm going to say. After it's done, pretty much you're good to go and ready to eat. See you at the end of the video. Before we actually show the ending product or whatever, I also want to add in the fact that in the spaghetti sauce itself, you can also add some more other ingredients. Like if you want a diced tomato, you can actually add that diced tomato in. If you feel like your spaghetti sauce is a little runny or whatever, and you want to add more, you know, paste to it, you can also add tomato sauce or whatever in it. Or if you have a much thicker, like tomato paste, I suggest that you go with that as well. Now, if you really are a big black olives type of person, or a green olives, I don't know if they have chopped or whatever, but you can actually add some black olives inside your thing as well, along with the meatballs and the tomatoes and stuff like that. Other than that, that's basically extra ingredients if you want to add to your spaghetti. In ours, we don't have these ingredients added. It was already pre-made with the spaghetti sauce that you see right here. It has already been made prior. So basically, we'll see what we come out with, okay? See you there. I also want to add in the idea of there are several different types of spaghetti out there. You have the original spaghetti, which is a really thick, you know, spaghetti strand after you cook it up. Then you got spaghetti hair, angel hair actually, which is a lot smaller type, and there's more of it. So, I mean, if you choose either the angel hair or the spaghetti, it's still doing the same thing. The only thing is that the spaghetti is a lot thicker than the angel hair. But anyways, here's the finished product. Hopefully you guys enjoy cooking your own version of your spaghetti. Ours is with meatballs, so if you guys enjoy this content, go ahead and bro punch that like button like a champion. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you really want to, hit that notification bell on. You guys know when the next time I would be able to put up a video or when I go live stream. Thank you guys so much for being in here, and enjoy. Thank you for being here. See you next time, guys. Bye for now.